Hey guys, welcome to this about channel. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Put the post notification for you to be notified. Like the video and comment if you'd like. Let's get into pop and urban entertainment as we usually do. Congrats to Nicki Minaj and Ice for their song to appear Song of the Summer 2023 in the US. At number 14, I can see Dua Lipa at number 19. Congratulations to the soundtrack for Barbie being successful. And Taylor Swift too was number 20 with Anti-Hero. Moving on. Again, it has a special achievement of breaking Whitney Houston 31 record for biggest jump at number 1 on Billboard Rhythmic Radio history with a soundtrack. So congrats to the duo. Congrats for breaking that record. Billboard had an article on the other hand about Nicki Minaj recent top 10 hits in contracts generated between 25% and 41% of their chart points from downloads. So this has appeared too on the BTS, Harry Styles and Blackpink in use to push songs to the charts. So I believe this is a very positive article. So other fan bases can, follow the lead. It's not a bad thing to do from downloads. Again, congrats to the queen. She has now surpassed 3 billion streams on Spotify 2023 across all credits. Most streamed female rapper of the year so far. Congrats to that record. Moving on to swatting that happened recently in her house. She tweeted, "Stephanie Bell, a warranty in the system. Great detective work. So grateful. The DA filed 1 count for the swatting call and 1 for the false report to DCFS. To God be the glory," and it seems like Sexy Red is in support of her ass to be thrown in jail, which I'm fully aware that it should be happening. In the comments, somebody asked Nicki Minaj to just drop her art name so that the Bubs could check her out as it should be. But, she claimed their fave blogs definitely have the name. She tweeted if it was really worth it to do it, which on the obvious, it's not worth it. Now, a few months ago, she posted on IG a woman that claimed to be the suspect, and I thought definitely it wasn't. Few hours ago on the second time she has posted the same woman. Now people are digging and they are finding this photo of our Stephanie Bells allegedly to be the one holding an object, an AK, and all this Stephanie Bell did was not worth it. She deserves to be in jail, to be a lesson to anybody who does swatting on Nicki Minaj. On an old news that wants some clarification, NickiMinaj was once credited on pull-up song of CardiB, one of her mixtape days, and allegedly she went so fast and removed the credits so fast. Now the slow fan base believe the Bubs are hacking into the streaming platform and changing song credits, which is not true. No one can do that. No one can hack on Apple or Spotify to change the credits. It's only the team who can do that. And here comes, Rihanna fan page claiming that Lil Kim is credited on Sing Queen, whereby Drake did sample some of Lil Kim's words or lyrics. So definitely she was going to get credited. As of the whole song, it is a sample of somebody else. People out here don't know the meaning of samples and writers. If you're sampling, you're crediting everyone from the original song. Even if you're taking a lyrics like Drake did, definitely you're going to credit the original writer. Anyway, congrats to CardiB for extending her record of the most hit at number 1 female rapper in Billboard mainstream R&B hip hop airplay chart with 11. I believe Beyonce has 10, Rihanna has 12 or 13. So congrats to all of them. Moving on to Sexy Red. Every single time you see Hood, Hotness, Princess EP update, is always on a new peak. So congrats to her. I believe it's about the Ski song and even the Pound Town with Nicki Minaj. So she went on Twitter to perform Ski with a guitarist, something that Megan has done before. Now people believe that this is Megan's impact. So do you all believe Megan has such an impact? Now this type of performance has been done before, has been done with a lot of artists and who are not just rappers. But because you all know Megan Thee Stallion, and definitely you're going to put them looking like Megan has some impact. Does Megan even though have any impact? That's the question. Moving on. Still on Megan, let's talk about the rumors going around about her being in talks of being signed with either Columbia Records or Republic Records. Few days ago, few months ago, few weeks ago, it was all about, Nicki Minaj and her being in talks, try to rekindle their relationship so that she could have a feature, maybe. My whole thing with all this that is happening with Megan Thee Stallion, they seems to be like counterfeit stories. They are planted stories, looking like somebody wants to work with, Megan Thee Stallion. And I won't say that no one wants to work with Megan Thee Stallion. Definitely people want to work with her. Few months ago, I believe last year, an alleged Columbia producer or executive, something like that, did come forward and claim that they wanted to sign Megan Thee Stallion before even she went to Rock Nation. So why would they drop the ball before anyone signed her so that they could even make her bigger, because they claim she didn't have enough followers on social media? That's what they claim. These are all false, fake stories, but I can't wait to, see another fake story, what they will come up with next. And for Columbia Records, they are still old school type of people. If you don't sell, they're going to drop you very quick. Go ask Kelly Rowland. She needs first to finish her contract with 1501, Rock Nation, then now go in talks with the whatever label she wants. Moving on. Beyonce did have a beautiful message claiming that the tour has ended, and people are speculating that there is no second leg at all. But allegedly, some misinformation, misinterpretation, she is only referring to the US tour. And have you all noticed how she's posing for pics these days? She's posing like Megan Thee Stallion. I swear she's posing like her. Moving on to Doja Cat. Their payola is very heavy, and now Pen the Town Red is competing for top 5 on Billboard Hot 100 come next week. So if it happens, congrats to her. My opinion to where the payola is coming from is definitely coming from the tour tickets you all bought. And when that album drops, there is high possibility of this single going #1, because she did claim in this single she does not need a big feature or being somebody's psychic. And everyone is minding her how she got her first #1 with Nicki Minaj. She needed the big feature. So her team is seeing everything. So when the album drops, it will debut at #1 on 200 charts. As for the single, it will reach a new peak at #1, so that she has a record that only Beyonce and SZA have. So that now there could be 3 women, black women. And that's how her lyrics will come to life, and people will be in support of that lyrics. Moving on to Chloe.
I can officially say I don't like her. Chloe Bailey is so goddamn lame to me. First of all, girl, you are Miss Preppy Ashley from the suburbs. Then you came out, you was being all promiscuous and shit. And then now you trying to be a gangster. None of it is fucking believable, girl. None of it is believable. And I'm probably gonna catch a lot of backlash for this. And without that makeup, she ain't cute. She should have never showed up on that camera with that fat ass face without no makeup. She ain't cute. You're not believable. You're so goddamn inauthentic. That's why your shit ain't selling. All right, that's '1. The girl is clearly pregnant. You really wanted to shut shit down. All you had to do the next day was be like, child, y'all know y'all need to stop playing. Pregnant where?
Now, first it was DJ Academics, and then this man. Like I said before, black men know how to target black women because they know they're very vulnerable or easy target to be attacked. Whether you like it, Chloe, or not, whether you like her statement or not, whether you think she's using Ghana or not, that's none of our business. That is on her. Her defending her sister, whether she did look gangster or did not look too gangster and it wasn't believable, that's on her. We all had an opinion to say, but we did not, shout it like that. So should Chloe stay off social media and never defend her sister, or should just, keep on singing her own songs? Because I believe if Chloe had hits and, had something that stick to the child, people would not be, shouting at her like this, calling her out all the time. Let's give Zendaya her thanks for the Elle magazine in the US. She did look fashionable, and she talked about Law Richie, the old video with the Law Richie, but the pictures were amazing, the poses were amazing. Give her her thanks. Moving on Lizzo, she's trying to win the public back. She is going to sue those three dancers with claims of her own lawsuit on the three dancers. Now, the attorney says newly surfaced photos show Lizzo's accusers returned to the topless cabaret a month later and took photos with the performance. To me, all this sounds like desperation. She wants people to believe she's still advocate of plus size women like before. That has all been her image and not what they are claiming. On Halle Bailey and DDG, we all saw that they are claiming she's pregnant, and then a day after she took photos and people were too happy that she wasn't pregnant though. After Chloe, coming out with the fake gangster-ish on social media. Now my whole thing is birds of the same feathers flock together. You see, a lot of people have always wanted these two to separate, DDG and Halle. But we all know DDG toxic traits in front of the camera and even behind the scene. But do we all know Halle Bailey behind the scene character traits? No, most of us don't know it. After she got that co-sign from Disney, we all saw the innocent image. But we don't know whether she might be the same person just like DDG, and that's why they are compatible. That's my opinion. I hope she focus on her music career more. Angel deserves a debut. Moving on, Coco Johnson and Ella May did meet up. What you all think about a collaboration? Now, it will be a perfect collaboration, in my opinion. Ella May did drop an album early this year, even though it did not do well. At least she dropped an album. R&B is not really embraced by a lot of people out here, but I hope it comes to pass. Both the collaboration and the embracement of R&B in the industry and society. On our last topic, Billboard states rules were changed to exclude downloads from artist web stores from counting towards Hot 100 because they usually operate with far less limitation than iTunes or Amazon. My whole thing is, when is Billboard going to stop changing the rules? And why don't they just come forward and admit they're changing these rules because of Nicki Minaj, Taylor Swift, BTS, and other artists with bigger fan bases? Why don't they just admit it? They are afraid of them topping the charts consistently. Stay safe, you all. Give me your opinion on any topics that I've tackled. See you on another video. Bye.